All right, so before I get into this, I am going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Yes, I know it was a little dirty to drop that thumbnail earlier this week with the shiny in it. I did correct it. However, I will stand by the thumbnail on this video because shiny Gholdengo is completely obtainable right now in the current raids. However, the shiny we got is not the shiny we should have received. If you don't understand, if you haven't gotten a shiny Gholdengo, I'll save you the trouble. Let's go ahead and talk about it real fast. Now, before I get into that, the raids are here, the raids are live, and Gholdengo is not guaranteed to be shiny in these. You basically have between 3 and 5 star raids where Gimmighoul will show up all over the map. Essentially, the easiest way to locate it, like this one, is just look for a raid where it's just kind of sparkling. Let's find another one here. So they're just regular raids that will show up that will kind of shimmer. You've seen event raids before. They're not new. They just look slightly different. So let's find one here. Easier. There was one right there. So they kind of shimmer. They're a little bit different. You can find a bunch of these around the map. Sadly, there's no way to guarantee that these are going to be 5 stars. The only way to do that is through the Poke Portal. And even then, who knows if it'll be shiny or not. If you want my honest opinion, if you absolutely are completely set on finding a shiny Gimmighoul, there's a lot of communities out there that have the raids hosted. It's the easiest way to acquire it. It really does beat doing all the legwork. And I'm so opposed to shortcuts in a lot of situations. In this situation, totally condone it. And you'll see why here in a moment. But, and I promise you, it is going to be a total rant, and I do not apologize. However, that said, I don't believe the Shiny Charm has any effect on this. I think it's just the regular 1 in 8,000 raids. I will tell you, I got a Shiny Gimmighoul and a Shiny Gholdengo, and neither one of them were worth the hunt. It took forever the first time it was around. It really was not fun. And the results, well, let's go ahead and start the rant here. So, here's a regular, everyday Gholdengo. This is the Gholdengo you get. In fact, I keep this guy around because he's a 4-in-1. I'm weird. I collect some of those sometimes. Other than that, he's a regular Gholdengo. Nothing unique about this dude whatsoever, right? What we should have gotten is this. This is what shiny Gholdengo should have looked like. Now, I'm doing a little something here with the PC. I'm doing a little video editing. I'm going to kind of elaborate here. But this is not the shiny Gholdengo that we received. The shiny Gholdengo we received looks like this. Now, if you can tell the difference between this Gholdengo and this Gholdengo, you frankly are a better person than me. So, once again, regular, shiny. I'll do it again. Regular, shiny. The only difference between these two is his belt buckle. His belt buckle here is gray. His belt buckle here is off-white. And it's constantly in a shadow. So you really can't tell. It takes a keen eye. And I've got a pretty good eye for this kind of stuff. It takes a keen eye to tell the difference. And frankly, the way they pop in and out here is just nigh impossible. Side by side, they look identical. Completely identical. It's a lot of work to get a shiny Gholdengo. It is a lot of trouble to get a shiny Gimmighoul and a shiny Gholdengo. Because frankly, guys, this is a shiny Gimmighoul. The chest is the same color. The outline of the chest is everything is the same, except the little Gimmighoul inside is white instead of gray. Can you tell the difference? I can't. It's the most disappointing shiny. So maybe I could save you guys a huge hassle here and say, I clickbaited the hell out of you in the thumbnail. But if you've seen a shiny Gholdengo, you know why. because it is so much trouble to go out there to find one and then sit there and go, oh, wait, why did I bother? You can't get one natively in the game. You can only get it during this raid event. So yes, they're very special, but they should be special, and they just are not. Now, they have corrected this in things in the past. So there's a possibility that sometime in the future, you bring this Gholdengo into another game, and it's silver or looks different, or maybe the chest on this one's blue or something like that. It's something they can modify in the future at some point for some other game. But if I'm totally honest with you guys, I don't think it's worthwhile. I really don't. You can let me know in the comments what you guys think. It's to get 2 of these, believe me, was no small feat. And I won't lie. The first one I got, I toiled and worked hard for. The second one I got, I found a hosted raid because it's just not worthwhile otherwise. If we can find some hosted raids, I'll get some guys to host raids in the Discord. I just don't know enough people that have the tools in order to do that. You basically have to have a modded Switch to make that happen. I don't personally have a modded Switch. I just have a base Switch that my family and I play on. So I don't have any way to guarantee it for you guys, unfortunately. Maybe we can do some PK hexing at some point and play around with that. But at the moment, it's not something that's I'm able to do per se. Maybe we'll correct that. Maybe we'll do some giveaways. Maybe we'll have some fun with that. But right now, kind of get what you get. Maybe I saved a bunch of people some hassle. I don't think the hunt is worthwhile, guys. And you know me, normally I come here and I give you guys hints and tips on how to, handle these raids and all that. We have Dragonite incoming in 2 weeks, so I'm planning to have a ton of fun with that one. But if I'm totally honest here, guys, sleep on Gimmighoul. It's just not worthwhile. Let me know your opinions down below. Do you like my design for Gimmighoul? Because I'll be honest with you guys, I was distraught when I got my first one. I literally, it's one of those, like, sometimes when you do shiny hunting, you're like, I don't want to know what the shiny looks like. So when I get it, I see this thing and I'm like in awe, awestruck. A lot of the Paradox shinies on Scarlet were the same way. The shinies, the Paradox shinies in Violet were mostly lackluster, but none of them have just depressed me to the point this one did. So maybe I could save you guys a hassle. But for now, like, comment, share, all that kind of good stuff. If we could find some hosted raids, if I could find a raid or whatever, we'll talk about it and we'll do some raiding and things like that. But easy skip. I hate to say it, but a real easy skip. But by all means, go get yourself a Gholdengo, go get yourself a Gimmighoul. If you want to do the shiny hunt, go for it. I best of luck. You got 2 weeks. You'll need it. By all accounts, you will need it. I'll catch you guys on the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. Maybe next time I'll have some better news for you.